The flat was cold, January in London. He sat by the window, street lights painting the room in shades of yellow and gray. Loneliness, a familiar ache, settled in his chest. He'd always been a solitary man, content with books and his own company. But tonight, something felt different. A longing, a curiosity about connection tugged at him. He'd heard whispers of escort services, places promising companionship for a few hours. The thought both intrigued and unsettled him. He wasn't naive to the world's ways, but this felt like stepping into the unknown. Yet the silence in the room pressed in, suffocating. He reached for his phone, the number already dialed before he could overthink it. A nervous tremor ran through him as he waited, the phone pressed to his ear. A woman answered, her voice surprisingly warm and professional. He cleared his throat, stumbling over his words as he made the arrangements. Shame warmed his cheeks, a feeling quickly replaced by a strange anticipation. He busied himself tidying the flat, straightening cushions that didn't need straightening. When the doorbell finally rang, his heart pounded in his chest. Taking a deep breath, he opened the door, expecting... he wasn't sure what he expected. She was ordinary, dressed simply in jeans and a jumper, her hair pulled back in a loose braid. What struck him were her eyes, intelligent, kind, a hint of sadness lurking beneath the surface. She smiled shyly, introducing herself as Sarah. He led her inside, the flat suddenly feeling smaller, more intimate. He offered her a drink, surprised when she opted for tea over something stronger. As she spoke, her voice soft but steady, he realized his assumptions had been wrong. This wasn't a woman seeking to simply fulfill a transaction. There was a depth to her, a quiet intelligence that drew him in. He found himself relaxing, the awkwardness fading with each passing moment. They talked about books, their shared passion, debating the merits of Austen over Bronte. She spoke of her dreams, ambitions that extended beyond the confines of her current situation. He listened, captivated, sharing his own aspirations, anxieties he hadn't voiced aloud before. Hours melted away, marked only by the emptying teacups and the growing pile of books stacked between them. The loneliness that had clung to him earlier dissipated, replaced by a warmth he hadn't realized he craved. As she rose to leave, the first hint of dawn painting the sky, he felt a pang of something akin to regret. It wasn't physical intimacy they had shared, but something far more profound. He had found connection in the most unexpected of places, a reminder that sometimes, solace comes when we dare to look beyond the surface.